Welcome to the all-new Sports Visions on Bounce TV and to our worldwide web viewers, www.sportsvisionsusa.com. Hello, everybody. I'm DJ Jones alongside my good friend and traveling partner, Dale Williams. How are you, sir?
What's going on, DJ?
Man, I am fantastic. And you know it doesn't take a whole lot, a little football, and smell that freshly cut grass in the air.
That's right. Grass smell in the air, locker room smell. It is about to get down to some serious business here, DJ.
And I am very, very happy about that. Coming up in just a little bit, we'll get an opportunity to talk to one of the most outstanding football players to have ever come from this area. You know him by the name of the man from Mars, Otis Sistrunk, will be on deck. Also, we'll have a Falcon report. And not only that, we'll get an opportunity to tell you about our new fall format coming up during football season. Black college sports, college Division I sports, football, NFL football. I mean, it's a whole new deal, and we'll talk about our picks as well.
The picks of the week, you know, the Mercedes-Benz piece is going to be real big. You just stay tuned to Sports Vision. You're going to be blessed this whole football season.
All right. We'll be right back after this.
But you said this guy was the best.
Oh, he's a horrible stylist.
But he's the best at paying claims fast.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Paid mine in just one day.
One day?
Yeah.
Wow.
In just one day, we approve and pay. One day pay, only from Aflac.
If you're looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle, come see us at Express Motors, 1210 14th Street, Phoenix City, Alabama. Or give us a call, 334-384-9101, with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. In-house financing, the right vehicle at the right price for you. We don't want all your business, just yours. Come see us, 1210 14th Street, Phoenix City, Alabama, or go online, www.expressmotorspc.com. Hello, football fans. Coming up August 31st, our college football picks of the week. And that's right, it's brought to you by our good friends from Mercedes-Benz of Columbus.
Each week during the 2015 college football season, Sports Vision will pick 7 of the top college games around the SEC, ACC, Big 10, Big 12, and the Pac-12. Viewers in the Chattahoochee Valley will stop by Mercedes-Benz of Columbus to fill out their pick forms and receive a free test drive voucher. The form must be turned in before 12 o'clock on game day. The customer with the most winning picks will win a complimentary prize brought to you by Mercedes-Benz of Columbus. The winner automatically qualifies for the grand prize, round-trip ticket for 2 to the SEC championship game in Atlanta, Georgia. So stop by Mercedes-Benz of Columbus to fill out your form.
Can't stand the heat? Get off the test track. Get the Mercedes-Benz you've been burning for at the summer event going on now at your authorized Mercedes-Benz dealer. Hurry before this opportunity cools off.
Crown Royal Black. Bold as bourbon, smooth as Crown.
Welcome back to Sports Visions. You know, we get excited all the time about this time of year. Of course, this fall format for Sports Visions, this show is a little different. And of course, once we start next week, it'll be that way until the Super Bowl. Yes. And you're talking about the picks of the week on the college side and the pro side, as well as, of course, some other little special features that we do in the show.
That's right, DJ. I mean, really, we're very entertaining during football season. Got plenty of information that we're going to give out. And we're going to continue to cover Alabama, Auburn, Georgia, Georgia Tech, and then we even go to the Black College Report, where we'll be covering all those black colleges from the SIAC to the SWAC to the MEAC to the CIAA. We're going to cover it all for you.
Absolutely. And, of course, we are more than happy to talk about the classics coming up. More importantly, the Whitewater Classic, the Black College Classic here in Columbus, Georgia, Phoenix City. It'll start September the 12th, of course, and then we'll go to the Tuskegee Morehouse, the 80th, the granddaddy of them all, and we'll have an opportunity to talk about them, in October. And in November, the Fountain City Classic. Coach Smyre, Calvin Smyre, has done an excellent job of building that that classic up to be one of the top ones in the country as well.
Well, really one of the top, historical black college classics there is right now is the Fort Valley. And again, he probably would love you calling him coach.
Yeah.
Kevin Smiley does a great job with the Fountain City Classic. So there's a lot of good things. And again, don't forget the high school piece. We're going to cover our high school kids like we always do and have special interviews all around. And we got a lot of interviews set up and lined up. Again, we'll go on the road to the Georgias, to the Dome, to Sanford Stadium, to Jordan Hare Stadium. We're going to cover it all like we always do.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it, and you can tell why we are excited. But more importantly, our sports magazine, of course, we're on approaching our first-year anniversary, our 6th edition coming up in September. And this is something that another one of our proud babies that we're proud papas about, because this magazine has been so well received in the community. We're giving our mom and pop stores as well as an opportunity to support us. But some good keepsake in those magazines, because people, they appreciate you giving them the SEC schedule, the ACC schedule, and Atlanta Falcons schedule, and then all the other great information that we have in there, from coaches' salaries to the top brands in sports. These are things that this good barbershop talk.
It's great barbershop talk, and one of the good things about our magazine is really it's an extension of the show. So really, like DJ said, the things that we can't get in detail and talk about, like the coaches with the top salaries and stuff, what are the top issues that are going on in college football, what's going on in high school, all these things that we can't talk about, we put them in the magazine. It's been very well received. 1 year anniversary, I wouldn't think it was 1 year because we've been moving so fast. But one good thing about sports and entertainment, that is what's going on right now. We're going to keep all that in front of you.
And if we wouldn't be able to do any of this if it wasn't for you, for those sponsors out there, those supporters, those folks of you, those 20 to 30,000 readers of that magazine. Again, we produce a couple of thousand copies. However, they are in storefronts. They're on doctors' offices. They're in the barbershops. So we've calculated with our formula, these magazines over the course of each quarter are looked at by 20 to 30,000 people. And again, that helps what we do. It helps the people that support us. And again, we just thank you so much. In addition to this show, the magazine publication, we're looking for another terrific fall and winter.
Really, it's going to be, that magazine is big, and it's been big, and like I said, it's an extension of this show. It's an extension of our website, and really it's going to really crank up in the fall, DJ, when we really push our Sports Vision special events and entertainment piece. So really, get one of those magazines, keep it, like DJ said, it has a great shelf life on it. It has schedules in there. It has a lot of information on there. And like you said, it is great for barbershop talk.
Absolutely. And again, when we talk about our next edition, folks want to know, how can they get involved? How can we get involved in the magazine? How can we buy an ad? How can we get a copy? First and foremost, if you want to advertise your business or product or services in the magazine, you can contact Dale or I at our website address, or at least our email addresses are on the screen as well. But more importantly, as far as our sponsors and all the folks that support the magazine, this is something that we're proud to say our July football edition was the most well-received and, of course, most anticipated edition. So we look even further to our fall edition, our anniversary edition, coming up in September. The deadlines are coming up real soon, so make sure you contact us so that you will have an opportunity to show your wares in Sports Visions, the magazine.
Sports Vision is sponsored by Aflac, Crown Royal, Express Motors, Diverse Powers.
Hi, I'm Dale Williams with Sports Visions. And if you want to watch Sports Visions 24/7 or even earlier before the show, all you have to do is log on to my Sports Vision USA. Just log on YouTube, my Sports Visions USA.
Scott Sawyer with Diverse Power. Diverse Power wants our customers to enjoy all the benefits that reliable, consistent electric service provides. Our BPI certified technicians offer duct blaster testing of your HVAC ductwork to locate leaks. We also offer a full blower door examination that will qualify homeowners and home builders to meet the new Energy Code building standards. At Diverse Power, we offer innovation through vision, quality through service.
But you said this guy was the best.
Oh, he's a horrible stylist.
But he's the best at paying claims fast.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Paid mine in just 1 day.
1 day?
Yeah.
In just 1 day, we approve and pay. 1 day pay, only from Aflac.
Hi, I'm Dale Williams with Sports Visions. And if you want to watch Sports Visions 24/7 or even earlier before the show, all you have to do is log on to My Sports Vision USA. Just log on YouTube, My Sports Visions USA.
4 of the top 5 Marriott golf courses are on the Robert Trent Jones Golf Trail in Alabama. Ross Bridge, Grand National, Capitol Hill, and the Grand Hotel were named their favorite golf resorts by guests of Marriott and Renaissance Hotels of North America. 4 out of 5 is a pretty good average. Take it from those who've been there and book a trip to the trail. Call 800-949-4444 or visit rtjgolf.com.
Stop by these locations to pick up your free copy of Sports Visions magazine. Hilton Garden Inn, Chester's Barbecue, and Express Motors.
Welcome back to Sports Vision. Joining me right now, it is indeed a pleasure. The man, the myth, the legend, one of the greatest football players to have ever come from the Chattahoochee Valley area, Mr. Otis Sistrunk. Welcome to Sports Vision.
Well, DJ, it's a pleasure to be back here one more time and moving back to Columbus. I'm looking forward to doing this today.
I'm excited, man, because I've been chasing you down since the Super Bowl, the last Super Bowl, and I know you've been busy making transition, coming back to the area, man, and I know you just happy. You got to be happy to come back home.
Well, it's nice to come back to Columbus, and I'm going to be here for a while. And my wife passed last year, so it was good to get back with my family and a lot of my friends.
Otis, and I got to call you the man from Mars. Let's start over, because there's some folks out there, that young generation, that young culture that I was telling you about that probably know the name, have probably seen some of the old movies and some of the old clips, maybe even from the Raiders and to even in your wrestling days. But let's go back and let's talk about how this thing got started in Columbus, Georgia.
What, the wrestling or the football?
The football.
The football, it was, playing at Marshall Jr. and Wells Spencer Jr. and moving on up to Spencer, we had some of the best coaches around here. To me, it was when you had Otis Spencer, you had Lindsey. I'm Stanback, and you had Mr. Works, and then you had Mr. Holloway. So, you had some good people that used to work with me. I tell a lot of folks on the West Coast that Mr. Spencer was harder to me than John Madden.
Let's fast forward a little bit, because I know that I'm not going to have nearly enough time to do all that I want to do, but we're going to probably get you back. But for the sake of this segment, let's talk to those people out there, because, again, today, big-time college football, pro and college, there's a system. You have to go from high school, and you have to be a 4 or 5 blue-chip athlete in high school to get to the colleges. And, again, get this, folks, this man did not play college football, but he ended up being an all-pro in the National Football League, playing 7 years for the Oakland Raiders. How in the world did you transition from high school to the National Football League?
Well, DJ, I tell you, it's tough, and I don't tell no kids to try to go to the NFL without going to college. I left Columbus and I went and lived in Wisconsin to play basketball, and I started growing and I got a little bigger. So then I got a chance to play in Norfolk, Virginia, and that league, I outgrew the league because I was the defensive lineman of the year, player of the year. So I wanted to go in the NFL, and I had a friend of mine that was a scout for the Los Angeles Rams, and when he asked me about coming to the Rams, and I said, yeah, I don't mind coming. And he said, well, I got a chance because I think you can make the team. So I went to the Rams, and I played for them. I was with them for 2 weeks, and then I got traded to Oakland because the Raiders see me playing, and they said, well, what college you go to? I said, I didn't go to college. So John Madden made a mistake and said, you think you can make it? I said, I think I can do anything I want to do. Is that my grandmother used to always say, you put it on your mind and put the good Lord in front of you, you can do anything you wanted to do. And so I went to the Raiders, and one good story is I remember the first exhibition game, and John Madden asked me a question. He said, which position do you think you can play the best? I said, I could play all 4 of them good. So he said, well, who you think you is? I said, well, I'm just Otis. He said, well, so he gave me a chance that I played all 4 positions, and that Sunday morning he asked me, he said, now, you proved to me you can play all 4 positions. Which one do you really want to play? then I come back and think about Mr. Spencer. I play wherever you want to play as long as the Raiders winning.
Well, so obviously being able to play all these positions. And you mentioned basketball. You went to Wisconsin to play basketball initially.
Well, it was AAA basketball they had in around Chicago, and I got the win of it. It was like the AAA basketball. It's one step down from the NBA. And I talked to Wes Unseld, and he said, well, you can go and play with Goodyear or Firestone. I said, oh, okay, well, I'll try that. So I started gaining weight. The guy got me a tryout with football.
The bottom line, you were a tremendous athlete to be able to play basketball and, of course, four positions in football and to excel. Now, let's fast forward a little bit. You played for the legendary Al Davis, and also you played with the legendary Kenny Stabler, who most recently passed away. Give me a few good stories.
See, Jay, you know the thing about it is you call him Al Davis. I call him Mr. Davis because he was my boss, and Al Davis and John Madden and all the guys that and playing with Kenny Stabler. I hated because Kenny passed here about 2 weeks ago, and I wanted to go to the funeral, but they had a private funeral. But Mr. Davis was a very good owner, and John Madden was a very good coach. But John Madden was kind of coach. He used to use the term, don't worry about the mule being blind, just keep loading the wagon. So that means don't worry about the guy in front of you to block you, just go get the quarterback. So my job was get to the quarterback. Everybody said I was a dirty football player, but I thought I was a good football player and just went out there and worked hard.
Well, Otis, I tell you what, man, I'm not going to let you off that easy because football season is just starting. So you're going to be a regular guest here on Sports Vision if you'll have us.
I have time. I'm going to fly. I'm glad you got me today because I fly out next Tuesday to Seattle. So I have just left Seattle working for the Army. So I wanted to come back. Now I did go back to Seattle and see a lot of friends, and but I'm gonna be in the area, and we got a big game this weekend, Carver, Spencer, and that was this is gonna be my first one, and I want to do a good thing, and I'm giving you on TV, inviting you to the house Thursday night. By 4 o'clock, we're going to have catfish.
All right, I'll be there, man. Ladies and gentlemen, the legendary Otis Sistrunk. He'll be back with more. We'll be right back.
Sports Vision is sponsored by Aflac, Crown Royal, Express Motors, Diverse Powers, Hilton Garden Inn, Chick-fil-A, Columbus Tech, Chester's Barbecue, ENS.
Hi, I'm Philip Dabbit with ENS Men's Clothing Warehouse. We'd like to say thank you, Columbus and the Bi-City area, for 20 great years on Macon Road in the heart of Columbus. We're inviting you out to our 20th anniversary sale with bigger savings and deals than ever before.
To help show our appreciation, ENS is offering complete suit and tux packages only $99. Jackets, pants, shirts, and ties, a $199 value for just $99. Find us on Facebook for details on how to win a suit or tux package. Come celebrate our 20th anniversary. ENS, where you get more for a whole lot less.
Hello, football fans. Coming up August 31st, our college football picks of the week. And that's right, it's brought to you by our good friends from Mercedes-Benz of Columbus.
Each week during the 2015 college football season, Sports Vision will pick 7 of the top college games around the SEC, ACC, Big 10, Big 12, and the Pac-12. Viewers in the Chattahoochee Valley will stop by Mercedes-Benz of Columbus to fill out their pick forms and receive a free test drive voucher. The form must be turned in before 12 o'clock on game day. The customer with the most winning picks will win a complimentary prize brought to you by Mercedes-Benz of Columbus. The winner automatically qualifies for the grand prize, round-trip ticket for 2 to the SEC Championship game in Atlanta, Georgia. So stop by Mercedes-Benz of Columbus to fill out your form.
The Mercedes-Benz summer event is here. Now get the unmistakable thrill and the incredible rush of the Mercedes-Benz you've always wanted. But you better get here fast.
Hey, Daddy's here.
Here you go, honey.
Thank you.
Because a good thing like this won't last forever. See your authorized dealer for an incredible offer on the exhilarating C300 Sports Sedan. But hurry, offers end soon.
Departure, arrival, search, post, chat, check-in. New foods, new fun, new favorites. All right, new clients. Don't stop there. Explore, discover, connect, grow, celebrate, work, live, play. At Hilton Garden Inn, we know you'll love our cook-to-order breakfast, first-rate amenities, and award-winning service. So count on us to give you all the ways to make the most of every stay. Hilton Garden Inn. It's better at the Garden.
Welcome back to Sports Visions. It's now time for our Atlanta Falcons report. And, of course, after the second preseason game, I know that the Atlanta Falcons on offense are working in, of course, the right direction. And even though we don't have the running back production that we're going to look forward to when the season starts.
They're still on the right direction, DJ. And like you said, they're moving the ball. They're getting a little better on the ground. I think they did a little bit better against the Jets on the ground. But really, again, Matt Ryan throwing the ball, the Julio Jones piece, really that's going to be big, and I think really they're going to lay their hats on Matt Ryan and Julio Jones. Now, defense, I've been real impressed with the defense and the defensive line, DJ. They're getting upfield, they're running to the football, they're making plays behind the lines of scrimmage, and I think Coach Quinn has done a great job doing that.
He's definitely put his footprint in the defense thus far, and I said last week, after we had an opportunity to see them play the first game, we saw the intensity. We saw all the defensive players running to the football. I mean, again, you know, at Georgia, one thing about it is that when Eric Russell said, I want all 11 red hats on the football, that seems like it's a carryover with what the Falcons are doing because, again, you're seeing that hustle and you're seeing that intensity,
That's right.
And I like it. And you know what? If you got guys that believe in your system and is going to go 100 miles an hour every play, you know, you might not necessarily have to have a superstar.
Well, you know, really, I think when they can make it, when you're on the defensive side of the ball, team defense is big. And don't give up the explosive plays. I think if the Falcons can get away with that, not giving up those explosive plays, making and creating turnovers, the Seattle way, the Quinn way of playing defense, I think really they're going to be a tough team because right now, they are ahead of the offense, DJ. You know, everybody knows that Matt Ryan and Julio Jones, they can get it done. But I think really if their defense continue to get better and better and better and create turnovers, they can help Matt Ryan out in that running game until they get a little bit better on running the ball. Really
a successful training camp thus far, preseason. I think that even though it probably doesn't show in the win column, they still had some very successful camp time. And I know this side of the injuries, because again, other than the minor hamstring injuries that have occurred to the starting running backs with the Falcons, I mean, boy, I tell you, my hat's off to those great players out there that have gone down in these senseless games. You know, you talk about, the Carolina Panthers losing their top receiver. You talk about the Green Bay Packers losing their top receiver. Here we got two guys that are a major part of the offense, and they're gone, and they're out for the year. Just like that.
Just like that, DJ. And one thing about it, and I got next time we see Dr. Andrews, I still got to ask him about why are there so many ACL tears. I mean, back in the day, this injury has just not come about, but right now it seems to be a whole lot more rapid as it was in the past. But I think really one thing you want to get out of the preseason, DJ, is no injuries, especially with your key players. And I think really you can continue to develop some depth when you get these injuries. But a team like the Falcons, they cannot stand for any kind of injuries at this point in time. But really, I think everybody's trying to slide out of that and get out of that. And the veterans don't want to do too much playing during the preseason. So getting out of preseason without injuries, that is a big deal. And it really your whole season depends on that.
Let's talk just a minute here about that because, again, you mentioned these ACL tears, but, old school football, when we play versus the new school football with all of the nutrition, with all of the tire lifts and plyometrics and all the little drills, the little cute drills that they're doing now, you know what? I don't know if that has a lot to do with what's going on because, again, football is a violent sport and it's a warrior sport. So, there's it's a tremendous collisions and stopping and starting and changing directions. So, again, the injuries are a part of the game. However, there does seem to be a bit more significant injuries than when we played.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of them. But like I said, a team rests and their future rests on a couple of injuries. And trying to get out of the preseason without any, that is big, player.
All right. We'll be right back after this.
Stop by these locations to pick up your free copy of Sports Visions magazine. Hilton Garden Inn, Chester's Barbecue, and Express Motors.
But you said this guy was the best.
Oh, he's a horrible stylist.
He's the best at paying claims fast.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Paid mine in just one day.
One day?
Yeah.
Wow.
In just one day, we approve and pay. One day pay, only from Aflac.
Hi, I'm Dale Williams with Sports Visions. And if you want to watch Sports Visions 24/7 or even earlier before the show, all you have to do is log on to My Sports Vision USA. Just log on YouTube, My Sports Visions USA.
Scott Sawyer with Diverse Power. Diverse Power wants our customers to enjoy all the benefits that reliable, consistent electric service provides. Our BPI certified technicians offer duct blaster testing of your HVAC ductwork to locate leaks. We also offer a full blower door examination that will qualify homeowners and home builders to meet the new Energy Code building standards. At Diverse Power, we offer innovation through vision, quality through service.
Crown Royal Black. Bold as bourbon, smooth as Crown.
And welcome back to today's final segment of Sports Visions. It's so wonderful to have an opportunity to talk to one of the all-time greats, especially from this area. And here's a guy that not only was he a professional football player and a part of one of the best organizations in the National Football League at that time, but he also has been a professional wrestler. And again, Otis Trunk has made movies. Man, I tell you what, that's a lot for a guy who grew up in this humble community.
Yeah, still one of the most recognizable players in the NFL, you know, right here, from right here in Columbus, Georgia. Carver Spencer piece, real big, and really the history and the heritage of that game really lives on.
Absolutely, and of course, the Atlanta Falcons getting better. We see a change. Coach Quinn, his passion, the tempo in which they play, it makes a difference.
It makes a big difference, DJ. And I love a team that plays good team defense. Team defense will help you when your offense is not clicking. Team defense will help you when you don't have a running game. But more so than anything, team defense is going to create some turnovers for you.
Last but not least, thanks again for supporting us, our magazine, our television show. Hey, our next edition will be out next month. And, of course, if you want an opportunity to be a part of that magazine, be sure to get in touch with us.
It's going to be big time. The magazine is going to be big time. But most of all, stay tuned to Sports Vision. We got some big stuff coming. Trust me, you're going to enjoy it.
All right. That's going to do it for all the time we have for today's show. For Dale Williams, I'm DJ Jones, reminding you to keep your eye on the ball. Have a great week.
Matthew 6:33, seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you.